Hey, what's up everybody? It's reachrootech. Today we'll be going over a pretty basic gaming setup that I came up with for people looking for something clean and spacious. It contains pretty much the bare basics, being the keyboard, mouse, microphone, headphones, mousepad, chair, and of course, the desk. I can't exactly say which computer and monitor you should get with this set I'll be talking about today because, well, that just depends on your budget, what you're looking for, etc. But I do have a ton of videos for various price ranges for both monitors and PCs, which will be listed in the description. So I do recommend that you guys go ahead and check those out. So as you can see, this is indisputably a pretty clean setup. I'm not one to get food or papers or whatever it may be to clutter up my desk. I like space and room for new additions, whether it be a Funko Pop, headphone stand, or even a second monitor. Point is, I think it's essential to have a lot of workspace on a desk, especially if you're going to be gaming using this setup. After all, you will be spending many hours using it. First off, let's talk about the chair. It's definitely super important to put a lot of thought and consideration into which chair you purchase because you obviously are going to want to be comfortable while gaming, especially if you're like me and like to play games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Getting a backache or constantly having to adjust your sitting position sucks. Luckily, I found the EWIN Calling Series chair. There are a lot of talking points for this chair, so let's not waste any time. So just at first glance, it's super easy to notice how high quality this product is. Premium stitching, beautiful, comfortable material, and tons of ways to customize. Let's start with how you can customize it. First, with the reclining mechanism. On the bottom right side of the chair, there's a lever, which when pulled will allow you to recline. I absolutely love this. Like when it's late, you're chilling in a Discord call and just want to chat, you seriously can just pull back on this lever and lay down and vibe with the boys. Or you can have it straight up so you can practice having a perfect posture. Or not, really, it's up to you, but hey, this chair, it gives you that option. The EWIN Calling Series chair also, of course, can lift and lower, as you would expect from any desk chair, and does so with ease. You have a lot of room for adjusting, so say your desk is really low off the ground, well, that's no problem as this chair can absolutely drop it pretty low. Or maybe even the opposite, your workstation is high off the ground, the chair can also lift you up pretty high. Whatever the case may be, this chair will work with it. Now let's move on to the cushions. We have a neck, head pillow, and a lumbar support cushion. Both of these can be removed, so if you don't like one or the other or both, not an issue at all. These attach using a clip and durable elastic bands. They also can move up and down, so perhaps you want the lumbar support higher up on your back. You can move it up. Same with the neck pillow. You can move that up so it supports the back of your head, or you can move it down so it fills in the gap between the back of your head and your neck. So yeah, this chair is seriously quality. I really didn't have the biggest expectations. I never really heard of EWIN before, but it really surprised me after I took a look at it after assembling it. High quality chair right here, folks, and I definitely recommend it if you're looking for something durable, comfortable, customizable, and of course, good looking. By the way, this chair does come in many other color options, so if you're not a fan of the black and white color scheme on my chair, you certainly can choose a different color. Next up, the desk. I chose the CUBIKER L-shaped desk. It's a perfect sized desk, frankly. You have a ton of space, so a triple monitor setup is definitely possible, but a minimalistic setup works just as good too. And hey, maybe you want even more space? Well, there's actually a shelf where you can put your PC on the right bottom corner. Now, if you want to use this shelf and have an ATX case, you'll likely have to remove both storage drawers, but the fact that you have the option is really great, and it shows that CUBIKER definitely had all sorts of setups in mind when designing this desk. Now, this tabletop is really sturdy, which is a great thing because if you're gaming and you have a wobbly desk, your aim will be a little off, your monitor will be moving. It's just a pain, and it shouldn't be something that you have to deal with or worry about. Fortunately, though, as you can see, thanks to all of the metal support beams and heaviness of the tabletop, this thing is sturdy. Another thing I want to mention is the depth. Some people like their monitors to be close up to their face. Others, like myself, would rather the monitor be farther away. Well, this desk has a depth of 19.7 inches, and as you can probably see here, there is more than enough room to move your monitor closer or farther away from your eyes. Of course, I can't forget mentioning the assembly process. It was really easy. The instructions are super clear, and every single part that comes with this set is labeled, making finding the right piece super straightforward. So, overall, a great desk, and I seriously have zero complaints about it. Next up, I would like to talk about the microphone, the FIFINE K678. To make this really easy and short, I've been using this exact microphone for not only today's video, but pretty much all of my recent uploads, and it's definitely safe to say that this is probably the best budget microphone available right now. It's sturdy, its sound quality is phenomenal, it comes with the ability to be placed on a mic arm, you can plug your headphones directly into it, I mean, I seriously can't get over how good this mic is for its price. I do have a full review video on this exact microphone, so if you want to go check that out, I will have the link in the description, but for this video, I'll keep it simplified and concise. So this mic connects via a really long USB-A cable. As for the stand, it can of course be tilted in any direction. This entire microphone, by the way, is made of high quality metal, and you can just tell by holding the mic. It's heavy and solid, nothing shakes around if you shake it in your hand. It really just screams quality if I'm being completely real with you guys. So yeah, the FIFINE K678 is what I chose out, and I highly recommend this for you budget to mid-range gamers. Now another one that is super important, the headphones. I chose the SAMSON SR850 semi-open black studio headphones. Now with these, you're getting exactly what you need for gaming, which is comfort, sound quality, and durability. Let's first talk about the build quality. Yes, they probably look like they're not very durable at first glance, but in reality, the frame of these headphones is actually really durable, and the plastic is not gonna break, even if you try to bend it to make it snap. Now, why would Samsung go with such a low amount of material design? Well, I think it was actually for comfort. These are studio headphones, which means their target buyers are music producers and other individuals in search of headphones that give spot on audio quality. And chances are, if you're producing music, you're gonna be sitting at a desk wearing headphones for hours at a time. I can tell you from experience that if you don't buy a light set of headphones for gaming or producing music for long periods of time, your ears are gonna hurt. And that ain't fun. You'll be constantly taking off your headphones trying to get some comfort. I'm sure a lot of you know the feeling, but fortunately with these light Samsung headphones, that is not an issue. As for sound quality, it's great. Amazing high ends and low ends. I like to turn on bass boost so I get that extra punch. And overall, I feel like I'm immersed in the game when I'm using these headphones. For the mouse, I chose the Logitech G203. I will say with 100% confidence that this is the best budget mouse out there. I frankly have had nothing but a good experience using this mouse, and what's especially great is how well priced it is. Its MSRP price is $40, but as of November 15th of 2020, you can find this mouse for a price as low as $15 new. I can't exactly say if it'll stay at that price, but even if you pick this mouse up for its MSRP price, it's still worth every penny. It's light, has great build quality, feels really nice in the hand, has a bunch of programmable buttons, and of course, it's RGB. It's a steal. From FPS shooters to low intensity story games, it is perfect. Next up, we have the keyboard, which is the Diaria DK63. I did do a full video on this, so I'm just gonna summarize what I think about this keyboard. Now, keyboards definitely come down to preference, as there's different switches, colors, sizes, etc. But I can say that the DK63 is a solid 60% keyboard. Despite being one of the cheapest 60% RGB mechanical keyboards out there, it's really good. I have the brown key switch version and I really love it. Super responsive and super satisfying. As for RGB ability, the lights beneath the keycaps are super bright and they have a ton of RGB presets. Also, this keyboard is Bluetooth, so if you want to use this with a Bluetooth compatible device for a wireless experience, you absolutely can do that. Or if your computer has a Bluetooth receiver, you can have a wireless gaming experience. For the mousepad, I picked a pretty basic one, being the KTIRO 31-inch mousepad. Despite the fact that this is a pretty massive mousepad, this is actually their smallest size. So if you play at low sense, you do have the option of getting a wider version of this mousepad, but since most people don't need a huge amount of space for their mouse movement, I chose out the smallest size. It fits just fine on the CUBIKER desk and leaves a lot of room for adjustment. So say you play games with your keyboard diagonal, no problem at all. This is both a wide and tall mousepad, so it certainly is fine for any setup that you may have. It's pretty soft, but not so soft and slippery to the point where you'll lose control of the mouse. I think it has the perfect amount of friction personally, but there's always going to be many other options available. Yeah, this is the mousepad that I personally suggest. So that will wrap it up for this setup video. By no means do you have to have my exact setup. This is just what I like. I really like minimalism. And hey, if you have the same taste as me, this is definitely what I recommend for your setup. These are some real quality products, and I really have had no issues with them over the past couple of months, in which I've been using them. So yeah, that will do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Have any comments or questions, drop a comment below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And if you enjoy the content that you're seeing, drop a sub. Also, be sure to watch out for my next video, which is the $1,000 Ryzen PC video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.